His Excellency Shri Jishnu Dev Verma, Honorable Governor of Telangana State.
पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल वंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।
Thank you everyone.
श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ओम। गणानां त्वा गणपतिगुं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आनशृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनं महागणपतये नमः। प्रणो देवी सरस्वती वाजेभिर्वाजिनीवती धीनामवित्र्यवतु आनो दिवो बृहतः पर्वताधा सरस्वती यजतागन्तु यज्ञं वाग्देव्यै नमः। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। हरिः ॐ। शन्नो मित्रः शं वरुणः शन्नो भवत्वर्यमा शन्न इन्द्रो बृहस्पतिः शन्नो विष्णुरुक्रमः। नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायो त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वामेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्म वदिष्यामि ऋतं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि तन्मामवतु तद्वक्तारमवतु अवतु माम् अवतु वक्तारम्। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। हरिः ॐ। भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैः स्तुष्टुवागुंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः। स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। हरिः ॐ। यश्छन्दसां वृषभो विश्वरूपः छन्दोभ्योऽध्यमृतात् सम्बभूव समेन्द्रो मेधया आस्पृणोतु। अमृतस्य देवधारणो भूयासं शरीरं मे विचर्षणं जिह्वा मे मधुमत्तमा कर्णाभ्यां भूरिविश्रुवं ब्रह्मणः कोशोऽसि मेधया पीतः श्रुतं मे गोपाय। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। हरिः ॐ। मधुवाताऋतायते मधुक्षरन्ति सिन्धवः माध्वीर्नः सन्तोषधीः मधुनक्तमुतोषसि मधुमत्पार्थिवगुं रजः मधुद्यौरस्तु नः पिता मधुमान्नो वनस्पतिर्मधुमागुम् अस्तु सूर्यः माध्वीर्गावो भवन्तु नः। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। हरिः ॐ। पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। हरिः ॐ। स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतार वरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः। यथाग्नेर्दाहिका शक्ति रामकृष्णे स्थिता ह्य सर्वविद्यास्वरूपां तां शारदां प्रणमाम्यहम्। नमः श्रीयतिराजाय विवेकानन्दसूरये सच्चित्सुखस्वरूपाय स्वामिने तापहारिणे।
Thank you, Maharaj. May I now humbly request our esteemed chief guest, His Excellency Shri Jishnudev Verma, Sir, Honorable Governor of Telangana State, along with our Vice President Maharaj, revered Srimad Swami Suhitanandaji Maharaj, and our Adhyaksha Maharaj, to kindly come forward and light the lamp and pay floral tributes to the Holy Trio, marking the auspicious beginning of today's program. May I now kindly request Aradhyaksha Maharaj Swami Bodhamayanandaji to kindly present the welcome address.
सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। ॐ असतो मा सद्गमय, तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय, मृत्योर्मा अमृतङ्गमय। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। Harihi Om. Offering my humble pranams, salutations to Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna, Ma Sharada Devi, and Swami Vivekananda. I offer my pranam to our Sangha Guru, Vice President Maharaj, Srimad Swami Suhitanji Maharaj, who has come from Belur Math. I offer my namaskars, greetings, prayers to the respected chief guest, Shri Jishnudev Verma ji, Honorable Governor of Telangana. My namaskar to the faculty members, my brother monks, all the other youth participants from various colleges, for this very important day in the history of Vivekananda Institute of Human Excellence, which is one of the pioneers and prestigious institutions for training men and women of character, nation building, patriotism, sacrifice, and service. This institute, training center, helps the educational institutions in the unified Andhra state till 2014, and now in the Telangana state since the last 10 years, in providing knowledge, strength, peace, joy, confidence, positive thinking, mind management, what the schools, colleges, parents, teachers, and the system is not able to provide due to lack of opportunities, due to lack of time available because of the heavy syllabus, whether it's in school, college, professionals, universities. So this institute, which is not this building, which is in the last part of this campus, started on this day, September 10, 2000, in the beginning of this century. So every year, September 10 is the foundation day, and today is the Silver Jubilee Foundation Day, 25th Foundation Day, of a small institute which started with 200 students for yoga and personality development. We ourselves are amazed and shocked to see the statistics. We have touched the enormous number of nearly 20 lakh students undergoing training. From a 5th standard boy to a PG student. On the other hand, the educators, the facilitators, parents, scientists, police staff, auto drivers, secretariat staff, name them and we have courses for them. When this institute started in this primary stage, in the childhood state, the entire secretariat staff of Andhra Pradesh government of nearly 5,000 employees came here for training. The Chief Minister was so particular, everybody should have human excellence along with their professional excellence. We have come a long way in the country's freedom, but we failed somewhere to deliver this human excellence. Today people talk about computer excellence, AI excellence, business excellence, management excellence, engineering excellence, lawyer excellence, sports excellence. But people are afraid to talk of human excellence. That is why the crimes in the country, 1 step forward and 5 steps backward. Shrestha Purusha, or the man behind the machine, was neglected. And this was presented to us by Swami Vivekananda in his Madras lectures after coming back from America. Men, these are wanted. Everything else will be ready. But strong, vigorous, believing young men, sincere to the backbone, are wanted. 100 such, and the world becomes revolutionized. Based on that principles of Swami Vivekananda, based on the principles of our culture, dharma, our itihasas, our traditions, our scriptures, plus the modern interpretation of the scriptures for young people who are in crossroads, who are like confused people. So much energy, but it is misguided. So we try to fill up that gap. Thanks to the support given by the education institutions, we have reached this milestone by the grace of the Holy Trio who keep guiding us, and the elderly monks of the Ramakrishna order. This was the brainchild of one of the pioneer great monks of the order, 13th president of the Ramakrishna Math and Mission, the first president of this center, Srimad Swami Ranganathanandaji, who said we have hospitals, schools, colleges in Ramakrishna Mission, but we should have a full-fledged training center of men and women, boys and girls of character. If that is taken, India will become a great country in the future. So morning 6 o'clock onwards, till evening 8 o'clock, non-stop Till today, we are proud to say, not boasting, we have not taken even one day vacation. Sun rises in the east, sun sets in the west, so-called, but we continue to work for the welfare, strength of the younger generation. Otherwise, India will be losing that human resources. For this very important anniversary celebration, stepping into the 25th year of Seva, to youngsters in Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, thanks to COVID, we went international also due to technology. People from America, Europe, our alumni who are in different parts, they're all getting connected by technology, and we are spreading our roots, our message to the whole state in this next 1 year because of the celebration. Along with that, simultaneously, the Golden Jubilee, 50 years of Ramakrishna Math is going on. 50 years of a center, 25 years of an institute. These two are milestones. All of you are welcome for the future. And today, we would tell the Honorable Governor, because he will be leaving the campus after some time, we will be launching a very new initiative, which is lacking today in the younger generation. That initiative, in collaboration with a organization, we have called it Know India, Love India, and Serve India. That is the VIHE initiative, which will be taking to the schools and colleges in the next 1 year to come. We have Gnana, knowing about our culture, our past traditions. And then the Bhakti will come, love our country. And then we serve the nation, Seva. So this is a new initiative which will be launched after the inaugural session is over, and that will be presented to all of you in the later times. We are welcome the Honorable Governor. We welcome our most revered Swamiji, Suhitanandaji. We welcome the faculty who are our oxygen, who are our backbones, who are stabilized. We have two, morning I just flashed in my mind, two Gajasthambas. In the temple we have the Gajasthamba. We have one of the youngest professors, retired from Osman University, just 85 years young. Professor Vishwanatham of the Commerce Department. He is here from first day, September 10, 2000. And now he is sitting here, September 10, 2024. Such inspiration and such joy, such commitment to give training to the youngsters. And we have a retired Indian Air Force officer who is another Gajasthamba, who is also 84 years young, who comes from all the way from Sainikpuri by bus, not by car, not by any other transport. That patriotism for the country, Sri Satyanarayana Garu. Others have followed them, their students, others were trained by them, but these two have given us the inspiration and the support to spread the message of human excellence, Vedanta, Vivekananda, to all the school students and college students. So we welcome each one of you, and we thank you for your participation, and have a inspiration, joyful learning, blessings of the great ones, and let us move forward. Hum honge kamyab ek din. May God bless all of us.
Thank you, Maharaj, for such a warm and gracious welcome. May I now humbly request Most Revered Srimad Swami Suhitanandaji Maharaj, Vice President, Ramakrishna Math and Ramakrishna Mission, to bless us with the benedictory address for today's program.
80 lakhs of people, families have been benefited. Nowadays, we are crossed so many years from our independence. In the global field, we are not small fry. Our India is almost economically, almost the 4th or 5th rank in the world. But one thing is lacking. We find that our wealth and property, it is within simply 4% or 5% of our population, they are having the entire wealth of the country. So many people are deprived. That means why? Because the wealth has not been distributed to the tip of the fingers. That is the main thing. Why not? Because their mind has not been trained how to share their accumulated wealth with the others. Here comes the question of this value education, human excellence. Our government, our institutions, they are taking care of our degrees for our livelihood in medical, engineering, other professions, IAS, IPS, business, foreign service, different areas. Government and other organizations, they are taken care of. But this main issue, that means how to take proper decision, how to take proper judgment, when to decide, when not to decide, what not to decide. That element is not touched by our curriculum, by our syllabus, by our institution. That element has been taken up in this institution by the blessings of Ranganathan Maharaj.
We offer our humble pranams to most revered Maharaj. Thank you, Maharaj. I request all the participants to settle down fast. I now request Dr. Vivek Modi sir, Faculty of Vivekananda Institute of Human Excellence, to introduce our chief guest of today's program.
My pranams to the Holy Trio, my pranams to Swamiji. If I say it fills our heart with joy unspeakable to give a warm and cordial welcome to our Honorable Governor Sir, Shri Jishnudev Vermaji. Welcome, sir, on this 25th year of VIHE. Shri Jishnudev Vermaji hails from the state of Tripura. Prior to taking the charge of Governor of Telangana, he worked actively in politics and held many important positions, including being the Deputy Chief Minister of the state of Tripura. His tenure, his style of helping people was focused more on economic growth, rural empowerment, and getting infrastructure projects in a way that serves people. His deep understanding of socio-cultural rootings in India helps him to take the approach which is people-centric, an empathetic governance, proactively trying to solve people's challenges, problems. His leadership style suggests that he, as a human being, he brings his empathetic style to his governance as well, to his guidance as well. Personally, he is a poet. He also writes books, and he is also a sculptor. So a man with multiple talents, multifaceted ideas. We are fortunate to have him as our governor. And once again, we extend our warm welcome to Shri Jishnudev Vermaji for gracing this occasion of 25th years, the beginning of 25th year celebration of Vivekananda Institute of Human Excellence. Over to you, sir. I invite sir to kindly address the gathering.
Namaskar. On the stage, Srimat Swami Sohitananda Maharaj Ji, Vice President Ramakrishna Math and Ramakrishna Mission. Swami Bodhamayananda Ji, Adhyaksha of this institution, my pranams to them. Distinguished guests, other esteemed participants, beloved students, esteemed media friends, I wish you all a very good morning. And I am elated to be here. When I got the invitation to go to Ramakrishna Mission, I felt very elated to be a part of this institution. In my state too, we have a Ramakrishna Mission. I am very closely connected to it. The Swamiji there, Shantanu Maharaj, and I have addressed G20 meetings together and many other meetings together. He also inaugurated my book. Before I became governor, one day before I became governor, he inaugurated my book. So I have a deep connection with this mission, because they have a mission. As the Swamiji was saying, a man of great wisdom. After his speech, it is very difficult to give a speech. Anyway, I will try. He was saying that Swami Vivekananda said, the man is divine. And in the chanting, I heard the chanting, Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya, from darkness lead us to light. And how do you do that? By igniting that little spark of divinity in each of us. To go from darkness to light, we have to ignite that little spark of divinity that resides in each one of us. And that is what the Ramakrishna Mission has been doing. Swamiji was telling me that here you have an institution of excellence. And it's a wonderful thing to have an institute of excellence. He was telling me on stage that he's even training lawyers and advocates, which is quite unique. Lawyers train everyone. And here you're training lawyers. That's a very unique experience, I think. So, Swami Vivekananda is a man who made a great mark in the resurrection of Indian values. His Chicago speech has been given over 100 years. No speech in history of mankind is quoted even 100 years after it has been given. We still discuss it. We celebrate his century. We celebrate the day he gave that speech in the Parliament of Religions in Chicago. And Swamiji once defined the Indian way of life most aptly. No one has done it. And so effectively that every youth can understand it. The Indian way of life, or Indian spirituality, or the Hindu way of life, if we may call it, he said, is not in believing in doctrines and dogmas. Believing, following is not the way. The way of achieving anything is being and becoming. So this Institute of Excellence teaches you to be and become what you want to become. Firstly, we are quite puzzled what we want to become. And when we know what we want to become, we don't know how to become. So this institution of Ramakrishna Mission teaches you that there is excellence in everyone. There is that spark of divinity, that divine spark in everyone. Everyone has excellence. Everyone can strive for perfection. And I remember a very old saying by a very wise sage in our civilization, known as Bhartrihari, sage Bhartrihari. He said, mind your thoughts. Mind your thoughts. Because your thoughts become your words. Mind your words. Because your words become your action. And mind your action, because your action becomes your habit. And mind your habit, because your habit is your future, is what you are. So it is the thought that generates everything. It is the thought that triggers. Mind your habit, for that is your character. And your character is your destiny. We want to make destinies, we have to make characters. We have to do character building. There is no other way. And Ramakrishna Mission is doing that. We talk of nation building. We cannot build a nation only by building roads and highways and, IT sector, this sector, that sector. Those are very important. Those are very important. What is more important is to build character. That's why Swami Vivekananda said, I want muscles of steel and nerves of iron in the youth. So Ramakrishna Mission is a different thing. He teaches the Indian youth Vedanta in the practical way. Swamiji said, practical Vedanta. How to adopt Vedanta into our lives. It is not complicating. And truth is never complicating. And truth is never complicating. Truth is the most simple thing. We complicate it because we have a very complicated mind. It is basically how to straighten our minds and how to form that character. It is the citizen's character that defines the nation. It is the citizen's character that defines the nation. And Swamiji was the first one to realize this. Swami Vivekananda was the first one to realize this. Unless we have a good doctor, a good engineer, a good philosopher, a good teacher, the nation cannot be good. So while we become engineers, doctors, social scientists, educationists, IT experts, let us also become good citizens. That was the teaching of Swami Vivekananda. And he had a very beautiful way of expressing things. A lot of people thought, we are very learned those days, westernized, and things like that. And he said once, and I like that quotation very much, asses may carry, donkeys may carry whole library on their backs, but it doesn't make them wiser. They may carry the load of whole library on their back, but it doesn't make them wiser. Because unless you form your character, reading a book is of no use if you cannot take it into your life. So reading becomes useful when you practice it. Abhyase jayate siddhi. In English we say, practice makes perfection. So that is the wonderful thing about Ramakrishna Mission, of nation building, of building, human characters, of searching for excellence in every being, in trying to ignite that divine spark in every man, every woman. Because we in India cannot think of a life without spirituality. This is the home of spirituality. And many Westerners have, I have read many books. Indian spirituality is hocus pocus. It is not that. In the Gita Raja Yoga, Sri Krishna himself said, when they asked him, what is Raja Yoga? What is the supreme knowledge? He said, Jnana Vijnana Sahitam. It has to be Jnana and Vijnana mixed. So spirituality in India is not devoid of science. It is inclusive of science. Because our culture is inclusivity. We include everything. Ekam sat vipra bodha badanti. The truth is one, but interpreted by many in different ways. That's all it is. And Swamiji passed that message very simply, very effectively, that even today we talk about the Chicago address in the Parliament of Religion, which is a wonderful, and it will last generations to come. There are few things that do not go. Because he passed not only words, he passed an energy. And energy is indestructible. What he gave to us is that positive energy of Indian values, or Indian way of thinking, He started his speech when people were starting, ladies and gentlemen, my old friends, or something like that. That was the style those days. Ladies and gentlemen, or friends. He said, brothers and sisters. His first line, echoed the Indian ethos. And what was the Indian ethos? Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. That ethos he said in 2 words, brothers and sisters. So he passed on energy to us. In India we believe Shabda Brahma. The Shabda is indestructible. And Swamiji's speech has proved that. The Shabda is indeed Brahma. It still energizes us. It tells us what to do. It tells us to not only educate our mind, we must educate our hearts also. Educating the mind is not complete without educating the heart. And we must educate the heart with compassion, with a feeling towards the nation that we are one. We are part of a very universal entity. We are part of a universal entity. The ocean is in us, and we are part of the ocean also. That is a beautiful message given by Swami Vivekananda to the nation and to mankind. It does not limit itself to any caste, creed, or gender. It is infinite. It is eternal. So today when I come to Ramakrishna Mission, I feel very elated and honored to be here, to be able to speak to you all who are associated with this institution. And I thank Swamiji for inviting me here. We will meet again. And pranam to you, Swamiji. It was very kind of you to come all the way from Belur Math, and I'm very grateful that I could meet you here in Hyderabad. And I never thought in my wildest dream that I'll be addressing Ramakrishna Mission in Hyderabad. So till we meet again, thank you so much, and we shall meet again. Carry on the good work from strength to strength, like this institution. Go from strength to strength and from perfection to perfection. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramah, sarve bhadrani paschantu, ma kaschit dukkha bhara bhave. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency, for your inspiring and insightful address. To commemorate this special moment and as a token of respect and appreciation, I kindly request Most Revered Swami Suhitanandaji Maharaj along with Swami Bodhamayanandaji Maharaj to felicitate the Honorable Governor. Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you, Maharaj. I now request Swami Bodhamayanandaji to felicitate Most Revered Srimad Swami Suhitanandaji Maharaj. Thank you, Maharaj. I now request BSN Murthy Sir, faculty from Vivekananda Institute of Human Excellence, to present the vote of thanks.
My pranams to the Holy Trio. It is my privilege to propose vote of thanks for this momentous occasion, the inaugural session of the 25th Foundation Day of Vivekananda Institute of Human Excellence. I extend my deepest gratitude to Your Excellency, Honorable Governor of Telangana, Sri Jishnudev Verma ji, for gracing us with your esteemed presence today. I also extend my deepest gratitude to Most Revered Sri Swami Suhitanandaji Maharaj, Vice President of Ramakrishna Math and Ramakrishna Mission. Your inspiring and enlightening address has left an indelible mark on our minds and hearts. Your words of wisdom, guidance, and encouragement will be a source of motivation to all the youngsters present here, sir. And you have very really put the teachings of Swami Vivekananda and how relevant they are to today's youth. We are deeply grateful for your valuable time and you have spared for us, sharing your vision and insights. Please accept our heartfelt thanks for your gracious presence and inspiring speech. We are honored to have had the opportunity to host you today. And thank you, Your Excellency, and also thanks to most revered Swami Suhitanandaji Maharaj. And my thanks also to all the participants here, the students, the faculty members from different educational institutions for being part of this occasion. The inaugural session comes to an end. Now I request everyone to please stand up for the national anthem.
जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Jai Hind. I request everyone to please be seated.
Having a few cultural programs which will be performed by the students of Vivekananda Institute of Human Excellence and Balavikas Kendra students. So I request all the participants to please come near the dais.
Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya.
शम्भो शिव शम्भो स्वयम्भो भो 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 शम्भो शिव शम्भो स्वयम्भो शम्भो शिव शम्भो स्वयम्भो भो शम्भो शिव शम्भो स्वयम्भो भो शम्भो शिव शम्भो स्वयम्भो हर हर महादेव गंगाधर शंकर करुणाकर भवसागर तारक गंगाधर शंकर करुणाकर मामव भवसागर तारक भो शम्भो शिव शम्भो स्वयम्भो शम्भो शिव शम्भो स्वयम्भो धिमि धिमि किट किट तो तोम तोम तरि किट किट तो धिमि धिमि किट किट तोम 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 तरि किट किट तोम धिमि किट किट तो तोम तोम तरि किट किट तो मतंग मुनि वर वंदित ईशा ईशा ईशा
Thank you, students. Please give them a big round of applause. Moving forward, taking the message of Swami Vivekananda forward, the students of Vivekananda Institute of Human Excellence will now be reciting Swamiji's quotes on youth and nation building.
Namaste. Swami Vivekananda had immense faith in the youth. He said, "My faith is in the younger generations, in the modern generations. Out of them will come out my workers. They will work out of the whole problem like lions." Swamiji always looked out for men who can stand in the forefront and lead the nation. He says, men, these are wanted. Everything else will be ready, but strong, vigorous, believing young men, sincere to the backbone are wanted. 100 such, and the world will become revolutionized.
To create such men was formulated the idea of establishing VIHE. Today, on this auspicious occasion of Silver Jubilee, let us recollect few teachings of Swami Vivekananda.
Swamiji personified the eternal energy of the youth, and he says,
"I am born to organize these young men. Nay, hundreds in every city are ready to join me, and I want to send them rolling like irresistible waves over India, bringing comfort, morality, religion, and education to the doors of the meanest and the most downtrodden. And this I will do or die."
Be it in any sphere, Swamiji's quotes resembles in and attributes in every human life. For real education, Swamiji says, we need the education which gives the strength of mind and is increased, and intellectual is expanded, through which one can stand on one's own feet.
Referring to character building, Swamiji said, "Neither money pays, nor name, nor fame, nor character. It is character that can build through the adamantine walls
of difficulties." Swamiji says, to build up self-confidence, "You know but little of that which is within you, for behind you is an ocean of infinite power and blessedness. Whatever you think, that you will be. If you think yourself strong, strong you will be. If you think yourselves weak, weak you will be."
For building up leadership, Swamiji proclaimed, one must crush all one's own self under the feet of the community. One must be the servant of servants. There must not be a shade of jealousy or selfishness. Then he is the leader.
Explaining practical patriotism, Swamiji says, practical patriotism is not a mere sentiment, but not an emotion of love towards the motherhood. It is an passion to serve our fellow countrymen.
Feel therefore, my would-be patriots. Do you feel that millions are starving? Do you feel that ignorance has covered the land as dark cloud? Does it make you restless? Does it make you sleepless? Has it made you mad? That is the first step to become a patriot. The very first step.
Swamiji says, even the least work that is done for others awakens the power within. Even thinking the least good of others gradually instills into the heart the strength of a lion.
He says, give your heart, body, mind and soul for the welfare of the world. You must have read Matru Devo Bhava, Pitru Devo Bhava. Look upon your mother as God. Look upon your father as God. But I say, Daridra Devo Bhava, Murkha Devo Bhava. The poor, the illiterate, the ignorant, let these be your God. And know that the service to these alone is the highest religion.
The inception of Vivekananda Institute of Human Excellence, building upon Swami Vivekananda's ideals of man-making, life-constructing and character-building type of education. The most revered Swami Ranganathanandaji, the 13th President of the Global Ramakrishna Mutt and Mission, envisaged to bring form to an institute that can create a suitable environment for cultivating the type of youngsters Swami Vivekananda wished for. Then took form the brainchild of Swami Ranganatha Anandaji Maharaj on September 10th, 2000, giving life to this cherished dream. Working tirelessly since the very first day of its inception, VIHE began its work of giving a direction to younger generation, leading them from the chaos and confusion of a society afflicted with various attractions, confusion and other evils, and guiding them towards morality, righteousness and strength. Like a tireless river, VIHE has been working without a pause and with an irresistible flow. This institution has successfully transformed the lives of innumerable people. Excellence is not a destination, but a continuous journey that never ends. Excellence in any field is built on the foundation of character, knowledge, integrity, and discipline. Hence, revered Swamiji inaugurated and named the institute as Vivekananda Institute of Human Excellence. Over the years, youth camps to develop essential social and interpersonal skills, emotional intelligence, team building, leadership, and more among students. Vivekananda Balavikas Kendra. The Rebuild India Walk, conducted on the occasions of National Youth Day on 12th January and Sampriti Divas on 11th September every year from Swamiji's statue on tank bun to Ramakrishna Mutt. In this rally, students from various schools and colleges participate enthusiastically. Swamiji said, Rogi Devo Bhava, Murkha Devo Bhava, and Daridra Devo Bhava. Taking this idea forward, volunteers and students approach the people in need on several occasions, distributing blankets, food packets, slippers, and many more. Today, after crossing multiple milestones and facing the challenges posed by the odds in society, Vivekananda Institute of Human Excellence, since 24 years, stands firm, working unceasably, and now has entered the 25th year of service. Since 24 years, Vivekananda Institute of Human Excellence has positively impacted and transformed over 2 lakh students and professionals, and still counting. I request everyone to please give a big round of applause to the students and volunteers of Vivekananda Institute. Moving forward to our second session, we now have our guest speaker, Shri Sharat Vivek Sagar Sir, founder and CEO of Dexterity Global. Speaker of today's program, Shri Sharat Vivek Sagar Sir. Sagar Sir is a globally renowned social entrepreneur, noted thought leader, powerful orator, and a widely performed youth icon. Sagar Sir is the first Indian to be elected as the president of the student government at Harvard Graduate School of Education. May I now request Shri Sharat Vivek Sagar Sir to kindly address the gathering.
I offer my pranams at the feet of Holy Trio. My pranams to our Swamijis, our Brahmacharis, my namaskars to everyone in attendance. It is quite a joyful moment. Ramakrishna Mutt, Hyderabad, is completing 50 years. Vivekananda Institute of Human Excellence, 25. Golden Jubilee celebrations for one and Silver Jubilee celebrations for the other. And I can say that many of us might have witnessed this journey up close and personal, and many of us might have seen the journey within in tandem, in consonance with the journey of the Mutt and the Institute here. At this point, just to be a little clearer in my understanding of what I should be saying this morning, how many of you have come here for the first time today? Perfect. It is helpful to know that you have not completed 25 years or 50 years of your journey, which is visible and evident from your faces. This is a rather young crowd, but it is also helpful to know that majority of us might have come here for the first time from our institutions. All of us are familiar in Vivekananda Institute of Excellence, Institute of Human Excellence, with at least the first word. Is that right? Vivekananda we are all familiar with. Yes or no? Yes. Institute we are all familiar with. Yes? Yes. Human? Yes. And excellence? Putting them together is what might make things a little tough. Because you begin to understand that Vivekananda Institute of Human Excellence completes 25 years. What does it mean? I have come to this institute Since 2017, every year around the time of National Youth Day and around the time of Chicago Address. That means January 12 and September 11, almost every year I have come to the great state of Telangana and your hometown of Hyderabad. And I've had the great fortune of coming to Vivekananda Institute of Human Excellence for so many times in past several years. What does it mean for young people like you? For many young people like you, it means before you have an interview, several weeks, several months before that, you start coming to the institute, and some faculty members who are inspired by ideas of Swamiji, a module that has been built here at VIHE, you are trained for interviews. Now you might think it is a good way to get a college degree or get a job, but the job is not done there. You actually begin to graduate here. I had the great privilege of studying at some of the best institutions in the world, which includes institutions like Tufts, Cambridge, and Harvard. When you arrive at these institutions, they say that you are matriculating. When we finish high school, we are told that we are matriculating, but when we come to these colleges, they say on day one, you are matriculating. When you leave Harvard, they say you are commencing. To our thought, many times it looks like commencement is the beginning of the journey on day one. On last day, it should be matriculation. They say no. You have matriculated from something, that is why you have come to a university this prestigious. And once you have finished 4 years of your education, 5 years of your PhD, 2 or 1 years of your master, then you commence your journey. Likewise, when people come to VIHE, I know in the session before this, there was a mention of graduation and post-graduation. They graduate from who they are to who they become, with a larger commencement of a journey of who they can be. And in all of this, as young students, when you look at it, I know I started with the word interview, but what does 25 years of VIHE mean to all of us, to the entire country and to the world around? It is not just interviews, it is not just stress management, it is not just mind management, it is not just, listening to ideas of Swamiji, but under the able guidance and blessings, starting from Swamiji himself to the members of faculty here at VIHE. Young people at a point in time, when a movie disturbs them, when a television serial addicts them, when friends begin to deviate them, in all of these times, it is here that young people find grounding.
I now request our Adhyaksha Maharaj, Swami Bodhamayanandaji, to address the gathering.
ఇంతవరకు శరత్ సాగర్ గారి ఉపన్యాసం విన్నారు. ఇప్పుడు ఒక బృహత్తరమైన కార్యక్రమం, పెద్ద కార్యక్రమం. నో ఇండియా, ఎన్ఓ కాదు, KNOW. నో ఇండియా నికాల ఉస్కో. నో ఇండియా ఇది ఇంగ్లీష్లో పెద్ద సమస్య. లై చెక్. వీ డోంట్ నో వాట్ వీఆర్ యూజింగ్ ఫర్. నో కాదు ఇక్కడ. నో అర్థం చేసుకోవాలి. దేన్ని అర్థం చేసుకోవాలి? లుల్లు మాలు, ఆర్బిట్ మాల్ కాదు, భారతదేశాన్ని అర్థం చేసుకోవాలి. నో ఇండియా. తెలుసుకున్నది ఏముంది? టెక్స్ట్ బుక్లో ఉంది కదా, ఎవరో పిచ్చోడు రాసింది, 1947లో పబ్లిష్ అయింది, అదే చదువుతున్నారు. 100 మార్క్స్ హిస్టరీ, గోల్డ్ మెడల్. ఎవరి హిస్టరీ మీకు తెలియదు. సో నో ఇండియా. నెక్స్ట్, లవ్ ఇండియా. నాట్ వాట్ యు సీ ఆన్ 26th January and 15th August or when India wins gold World Cup. When Swami Vivekananda was asked by a young lady in America, in Chicago, when he was returning back to India after 4 years of luxurious West, Swami, what can I do for you? You have done so much for us. Simple question. And she was one of the richest business tycoons of America's daughter, who became Vivekananda's friend and disciple in only 1 hour. Okay? She thought, please listen carefully, my dear young friends, she thought Swamiji may ask me dollars for India. I am ready to sell my property and give. Vivekananda may ask some gadgets from America to India's poor people. I am ready to supply ship loads. I have so much money. Like this, with that mind, objective mind, she asked Vivekananda, what can I do for you? You have done so much for us. Now the most powerful answer came from Swami Vivekananda. My dear Joe, the lady's name was Josephine MacLeod. For short, Swamiji was calling her Joe, J-O-E. He said, my dear Joe, there was a pause. And then he said, if you want to do something for me, another 5 seconds pause. Comes from Vivekananda's lips. He said, my dear Joe, love India. This lady was shocked with the answer. Just 2 words, love India. What is there so big about it? She again questioned, Swami, are you sure? Is that all? Antena, meer adigedi? Straight came bullet answer from Vivekananda. I have asked everything. There is nothing more to left. Love India. And my dear friends, that foreign lady, American lady, daughter of a richest business tycoon of America, loved more than her breath the life in India and India herself for the next 47 years. She died holding Vivekananda's photo in her hand with a smile at the age of 84. You cannot do it, I cannot do it, we cannot do it. What we cannot do? 6 months, she used to travel in India, Kashmir to Kanyakumari. 6 months, she used to travel to other countries to talk about India's greatness and culture. Can you do it? Can I do it? She met the Bismarck of Italy. She met the Kaiser of Russia. And she says, when I met Kaiser, one of the greatest or toughest leaders in Russia, we became very small. Kaiser was very, very big. But when I met Vivekananda, we became big, equal to Vivekananda. Vivekananda lifted our mind up to divinity. He did not look down upon us. She brought the best engineers, the best architects from Italy, from Russia, from America, from Europe to India. And today, if Ramakrishna mission on the whole in the world is existing, it is because of Josephine MacLeod, who loved Ramakrishna mission because it was Vivekananda's gift to India.
I think it's a lot of gratitude and a lot of trepidation as well that I stand before you to announce the vision that Swamiji had presented to us of Know India, Love India, Serve India. And this is a function of knowledge system. Swamiji has already alluded to the paradigm that we all belong to. It is Indian knowledge systems. So there is a big difference in the way the youth of today are cognitively wiring themselves. When we were kids, for example, if somebody were to ask us to go to Mutt and do a pradakshina, we would go there, do that thrice, and then take the prasad, feel happy, and come back. But a young child today is likely to ask, why should I do it 3 times? Why should I do it right to left and not left to right? And there are only 2 ways that we can respond to it. One is to impose authority. The other way is to actually try and help them understand, not just scientifically, but morally, ethically, why we do what we do in India. And this program, when we talk about Know India, the Love India and Serve India comes from a knowledge civilization. We belong to a tradition that has revered knowledge and which has made knowledge of the ultimate accessible for all of us. If there is one great achievement that this civilization had, It is to bring down the greatest of knowledge and spread it all over to everyone in this land. And that is what we are attempting to do with this course. It will be a set of lectures around how to conceptualize India, how to be part of India, and then how to bring that sense of wonder, that sense of gratitude, that sense of belonging, and therefore representing and being. So this is going to be announced in due course. I'm just very, very grateful, Swamiji. Thank you for your support, and we look forward to all the interactions. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Swamiji, for giving me this opportunity. I will just share one anecdote about Swamiji. I do not know whether it was the curriculum here in Telangana, but where I come from, Madhya Pradesh, incidentally, you just mentioned it in a different way. And we are proud to own up that identity also. So, because people unite on food very much. So, I come from Madhya Pradesh, and when I was in 5th standard, there was a story about Swami Vivekananda, which used to inspire us a lot. It was sad to inspire us a lot. So, there is an incident where, while he was a young child, and he goes to Sri Ramakrishna Paramhansa, and there is this conversation between them. He's asking him about the deepest questions of life, existence, and cosmos. And then, after all of that question and answer, that conversation, if you read, at that time, I could not understand at all. And at last, he says, if you know God, then show me. And then Sri Ramakrishna touches him. And then there is an incident. He, in our language, those who do not know, he passes out for hours, and then he wakes up, and everything suddenly becomes clear to him. Now, that is an incident which is critical, not just to Swami Vivekananda, not just to Sri Ramakrishna Paramhans, but to the mission and to the future of India also. Because when we talk about Daridra Narayan, and it is a very famous quotation of Swami Vivekananda, and justly so, it talks about a very important part. We have to remember where the inspiration comes from, because he's calling us to see Narayan in everyone. Now, it's easy to say, it's easy to use these words, to see the poor and the marginalized and the downtrodden and think of them that we are like them. But our pravrittis are very strong. When it comes to our own resources, when it comes to us, we become very, very territorial. We start defending what's ours, and we start opposing what is not ours. But that greater unity, that vision of seeing ourselves and seeing Narayan in the poor comes from meditation. As I entered the mud today, and the first quotation that I read was that everything comes from meditation, all that clarity that you will have. Because how do you know what is right, what is wrong? How do you know what to defend and what to not? How do you know what to do and what not to do? Would it not be wonderful if the compass is within us? That compass comes from meditation. Entire life and work of Swamiji is about that. I would request you to remember this, whatever you do in life, especially in this era, when the pollution of our chit is very great, when the bombardment is from every side. It is very important to meditate in any way that you find so. That is all I wanted to say. Thank you.
శ్వాస ఊపిరి బ్రతికున్నందుకు నిదర్శనం. ఆ శ్వాస ఆగిపోతే బ్రతుకు లేదు. ఏం తీసుకోవాలి, ఏం వదిలిపెట్టాలి, ఎలా, ఎందుకు, ఇవి ప్రశ్నలు. ఏ వయస్సులో ఉన్నా, ఏ దశలో ఉన్నా, ఏ స్థితిలో ఉన్నా వాట్, వై అండ్ వేర్ ముఖ్యం కదా. ఎక్కడి నుంచి వస్తున్నాం, ఎక్కడికి వెళ్తాం, ఎలా జీవించాలి, ఎందుకు జీవించాలి, ఏం సాధించాలి, ఈ ప్రశ్నలకు కనుక సమాధానాలు వెతుక్కోవటానికి కనుక ప్రయత్నం చేయకపోయినట్టయితే అది బ్రతుకు కాదు. బ్రతుకు పరమార్థం తెలియకుండా కనుక బ్రతికేసినట్టయితే ఎందుకు ఆ బ్రతుకు? అత్యుత్తమమైనటువంటి తెలివితేటలని భగవంతుడు మనకు ప్రసాదించినప్పుడు వాటిని వాడుకోకుండా అలానే ప్యాకెట్ కట్టేసేసి చివరికి వెళ్ళిపోయి ఇదిగో నీకు అన్యూజ్డ్ ఐఎమ్ రిటర్నింగ్ బ్యాక్ యువర్ గిఫ్ట్, తప్పది. వాట్ యు ఆర్ ఈజ్ గాడ్స్ గిఫ్ట్ టు యూ. వాట్ యూ విల్ బికమ్ ఈజ్ యువర్ గిఫ్ట్ టు గాడ్. ప్రిపేర్ ఫర్ ఎ రిటర్న్ గిఫ్ట్. ఏమవటానికి వచ్చావు ఇక్కడ? ఈ చదువు ఏం నేర్పిస్తోంది? ఏం పోగొట్టుకుంటున్నావు? ఎంత డబ్బు కావాలి నీకు? మానవత్వం అక్కర్లేదా? మంచితనం అక్కర్లేదా? విలువలు అక్కర్లేదా? ఆలోచన అక్కర్లేదా? ప్రశ్న అక్కర్లేదా? కేవలం తినటం, విసర్జించటం. ఇందాక స్వామీజీ చక్కగా చెప్పారు, వీ హ్యావ్ ఆల్ బికమ్ గుడ్ కన్స్యూమర్స్, వీ మస్ట్ బికమ్ కాంట్రిబ్యూటర్స్. అటు ఒక నలుగురు, ఇటు ఒక ముగ్గురు వెనకాల ఇంకా ఉన్నారు. అది నాకు ఇంకా స్పష్టంగా అర్థం కాల. మన వాళ్ళు ఏం చేయబోతున్నారో స్వామీజీ వాళ్ళకి చెప్పే ఉంటారు, వాళ్ళు చేస్తారన్న బ్రైట్నెస్ కనబడుతోంది వాళ్ళ ముఖాలలో. ఐఎమ్ అన్ ఆప్టిమిస్ట్, ఇన్కారిజబుల్ ఆప్టిమిస్ట్. అన్నమయ్య కీర్తనల్లో ఒకటి ఉంది, చాలదా హరినామ సంకీర్తనము మనకు అని. ఒక్కటి చాలని, ఒక్క వివేకానంద కొటేషన్ చాలు. ఎస్, ఆయన అన్నారే ఇందాక, నడిచొస్తూ ఉంటే ఒక డిస్ప్లేడ్ కొటేషన్స్లలో ఒక కొటేషన్ తనని ఆకర్షించింది అని. 5th క్లాస్లో ఉన్నప్పుడు చదివిన ఒక పాఠం అర్థం కాకపోవటానికి కారణం అర్థమయ్యేటట్టు చెప్పకపోవటం అని చెప్పి నేను భావిస్తాను. నేను ప్రశ్నలు అడగటం నేర్చుకోండి అని నా విద్యార్థులకు సూచన. ఆలోచించటం నేర్చుకోండి. టర్న్ ఇన్వర్డ్స్. ధ్వనికి ప్రతిధ్వని ఉంటుంది, ఆ నాదం మీకు ప్రతిధ్వనించవలే. అగ్ని పుష్పాలవి, అగ్ని మంత్రాలవి. వినేసి అంతర్ముఖులై దాన్ని కనుక అర్థం చేసుకోకపోయినట్టయితే, జీవించటానికి ప్రయత్నించకపోయినట్టయితే వినటం ఎందుకు? సమయం వేస్ట్ అవ్వలా? సర్వేషాం స్వస్తిర్భవతు ఏమిటది? ఇందాక పొద్దున ఉపన్యాసాల్లో విన్నామే, గుడ్ మార్నింగ్ అని పలకరింపు. నీకు గుడ్ మార్నింగ్, వాడికి బ్యాడ్ మార్నింగ్ అయితే గుడ్ మార్నింగ్ ఎట్టా అవుతుంది? ఈ ఇంత సింపుల్ విషయం ఎందుకు అర్థం కావటం లేదు? మనం ఒక పలకరిస్తున్న ఎదురు ఉన్న వ్యక్తికి మాత్రమే కాకుండా మొత్తం ఈ విశ్వానికి అది గుడ్ మార్నింగ్ అవ్వాలి, శుభోదయం అవ్వాలి. మనిషి మేల్కొంటే ఉదయం. ఓ చిన్న మాట చెప్పి ముగిస్తాను, మన్నించాలి. కళ్ళు చిన్నవి, విశాల విశ్వం. చూడటానికి చిన్న కళ్ళు చాలుగా, పెద్ద పెద్ద కళ్ళు అక్కర్లేదుగా. ఆలోచించడానికి ప్రయత్నం చేయండి. చూడొద్దు అనుకుంటే ఈ చిన్న కళ్ళు మూసేస్తే చాలు, ఏమీ కనపడతాయి. కళ్ళు తెరవటం అంటే ఆలోచించటం అని అర్థం, ప్రశ్నించటం అని అర్థం, తెలుసుకోవటం అని చెప్పని అర్థం. ఇవి చేయటానికే ఈ ప్రపంచంలో మనకు బ్రతుకు జన్మ ఇవ్వబడింది. తెలుసుకుని జీవించి పిలుపు వచ్చినప్పుడు వెళ్ళిపోదాము. శుభము, స్వస్తి.
మనమంతా చాలా అదృష్టవంతులమే. మనం గర్వించదగ్గ విషయం. ఇంత పుణ్యభూమిలో, ఈ భూమిలో పుట్టిన స్వామి వివేకానంద, రామకృష్ణ పరమహంస, రమణ మహర్షి, అరబిందో, శంకరాచార్య, great sons and daughters are born in this country, and we are fortunate to have been born here. My suggestion to all of you is, more than any wealth, samskaram, it is most important. సంస్కారం లేని విద్య వ్యర్థము, అనర్థం కూడా. అందువల్ల వాట్ ఈజ్ మోస్ట్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ టు గివ్ టు అవర్ చిల్డ్రన్ ఈజ్ మేక్ దెమ్ గుడ్ హ్యూమన్ బీయింగ్స్, సో దట్ దే విల్ బ్రింగ్ గుడ్ నేమ్ టు యువర్ పేరెంట్స్. We all think it's the positions or it is the great success, etc., which makes them great in lives. It is not. It is their conduct, it is their behavior which determines or which gets them almost 75%, 80% of the respect a person earns in life is only because of the character or the behavior of the person. That is the reason why we need to make our children సంస్కారవంతులు చేయడం చాలా ముఖ్యం. రెండోది అన్నిట్లోకి ముఖ్యం ఆరోగ్యం. Of late you see that the lifestyle is so bad. Yesterday I saw a person, 25 years, young CEO in Bangalore. He is on bed. He is on hospital bed. He says, I have now spoiled my health. He looks very, very unhealthy. And he says, what is the point of earning money? Same thing with Steve Jobs, who also on his sickbed said, your health is more important than earning money. Same thing with Rakesh Jhunjhunwala, who also said the same thing. Take care of your health. That is much more important than anything else. So my suggestion to all of you on this occasion is, link your education with values and character, become good human beings, take care of your health, and make your parents feel proud for giving birth to you. That itself is the purpose of this life, nothing else. Thank you so much, Swamiji, for giving me this opportunity to say a few words on this occasion. Thanks a lot.
These two are our missiles. Their knowledge, infinite, but what I like about them is their compassion, their heart. Vivekananda's message in short is 3H formula. 3H. Head to think, heart to feel, hands to work. Then you are total personality. Amongst these two, head and heart, he gives importance to heart. First feel, then think, then it will come out as action. When you are hungry, that is a feeling. When you are angry, is a feeling. Then you think, should I beat somebody or should I eat something? Thought will come. Rash, that road rage or something will come because the feeling is very strong. Then you take a negative action or a positive action. So what we want now is the synchronization between 3H. Head to think, heart to feel, hands to work, poetical, but it's actually heart to feel, head to think, then do some work for the society. First feel, my children, feel. If Vivekananda is successful today, or his name is powerful today, even after 131 years of Chicago speech, it is because of his feeling. No great leader, political leader, social leader, or economic leader of the country could come in the level of feeling as far as Vivekananda is concerned. He outbeats everybody. And they all have agreed to it.
Om Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrutyorma Amrutangamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi Harihi Om. Thank you, everyone. Oh, Harihi Om Tatsat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Thank you, everyone.